Welcome to the Wending, mate. I'm sorry it's come to that, but here we are, eh? Where you go when you can't find gold for a Praderi garret or a bunk in the Keys. If you're able, you sleep in a ramshackle house. If you can't, you sleep in the tunnels among the mice and candle... Rathir. Some say it runs near as deep as it runs high. Down here, shadows and rags and one daft old mage named Faldron Afari. Make no mistake, for the likes of me, it's warm and welcome. Gelfine buys and sells what you... And the watch come through seldom to never, which is how we like it. Oh, him? No one knows his real name. Got that name from the way... Some say he was next to the Archsage once, up Spire Top, and a spell went wrong, or his lover fell to her death. Whatever it was, broke him it did. And what brings you to the Wending, eh? What's this, eh? Time to serve? Well, I always knew it might come. Not sure what they want with a poor Runir Western like me, but I'll go. I'll go.
That man stands in the tunnels day and night going on about Lyria. If it's cards you're looking for, you'll find Kess by the tunnel entrance, off to the side, dealing rounds of hit.
Yeah?
I've got things. Things you'll not find uptown. What? Don't look at me like that. I don't like to be looked at. You go and wrinkle your nose at our caves and our tatters. At least I'm Ratheri, and no rotten outsider. I don't mind where you got anything. I don't ask. And don't you go minding where these came from. It's buy, sell, or leave.
ending than Cluricon, I always say.
Them that can't sleep in houses, sleep in caves.
Hexes?
Here to gamble? Aaron Kest's right there. He'll deal you a hand. Me? I'm a nobody. Just a man who loves the dark and sleep it runs a good game of cards. Give it a try. He's a friend. Get back! I won't go, not there. I prefer living to dying, thank you all the same. Not with my bloody luck, no. I'll end at the front of the front, most likely with nothing but a spear in my hand. No, I won't go. Ah, you can't make... Here to gamble? Aaron Kest's right there. Get back! I won't go, not there. Not with my bloody luck, no. I'll end at the... Go yourself. I'll give it... Find him in the City Watch. See if he'll take it. He might prefer death to prison for all I know. Leave the tunnels and walk until you're near the market. The Watch has runs a good game of cards. Give it a try. He's... Ha ha! Not bloody likely. I told you, find that Varani chap in the City Watch. Give it to him. Or eat it. Or hand it to anyone but me. Here to gamble? Aaron Kest's right. Get back! I won't go, not there. I prefer living to dying, not with my bloody luck, no. I'll end at the front of the front, most likely. No, I won't. Ah, you... Here to gamble? Aaron Kest's right. Get back! I won't go, not there. Well, there's that. Hadn't thought of that. Might be nice. Cook's work or quartermaster's. I'm a fine cook, you know. Me? I'm a nobody. Just a man who runs a good game of cards. Give it a try. Well, I'll miss the place. But I suppose there's dark and rocks in Clur. I feared nothing more than those notices. But fear's worse than the thing itself. Strange, isn't it?
X's.
Careful, it's slippery. Careful, it's slippery.
I've got things. Things you'll not find uptown.
Here in my pockets, a dead mouse, a breadcrumb, a sorrowsome whale, but no magic. No. Spire, fire, higher, tire, crier, dire waters. Get! Out of my sight! Out, 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 out! Creep, crawl, cower, flower, uproots down, and with a bleeding sun stumble to dusk. Dead, and we'll be wed, we'll be dead.
I miss the sunlight.
Lyria Lopsider.
So Raph is dead too, then? Oh, Lunala, will the sparrows be murdered one by one? It began when Faro went missing. Then we found Syl's corpse in the alley, then Shiren's. Now Raph, we are helpless. We know nothing, can do nothing. Rag pickers, urchins, scamps. Call us what you like. We too have a place, and Rathir is like a great stone tree, with mages in its boughs, bright ships in its... We sparrows nestle in its roots, as loved by Lyria as any other. He was our best climber. Knew the gutters and spire side as well as the gulls, and now he too is gone. I look after my little birds, speak for them, and see to the finding and picking through all of what Rathir discards. All that Rathir does not need or want. The gold chain broken, the tailor's scraps. Oh, we bring it here. We sort and mend, and sell it new for meager coins as we can. Join me, sparrows. Let us mourn our brother departed. Rath, who lost mother to war and father to wine. Rath the climber, the ledge walker. A sparrow. It's only time before they come here. To finish the lost betrayed. We have traded more than rags with some, up above and here below. But who among them would hunt us down and murder us? This is too much for us. I beg you, go to the City Watch. See if there is anything they know, anything they can do to help us. If they know nothing and cannot help us, then no one can. None that would hunt us down and kill us. Not within Rathir. I am sure of that much. And you think even the Watch cannot be trusted? That is nearly unthinkable, yet still. Go there then, and see what you can learn first by looking around. The Watch knows much and records what it knows. But if all else fails, speak to Captain Talabor. Above the tunnels, just beyond the wending, you will see guards flanking the door. If you can't learn anything on your own, speak to Captain Talabor.
What's a lad to do?
Busy these days. If it's a bed you need, speak to Rove at the bar.
Qualchmace is just too expensive.
Well now, how...
Seafoam Tavern. Food, drink, and beds for all.
A room? We've got rooms. Don't mind a flea or two. As you like. It's all the same to me. Here's how Rathir is. At first glance, take a third glance, and through those cracks. This is the only establishment in all Rathir that's not up. They let me have it, seeing as I live.
Right then. May your stay in Rathir be pleasant.
Well now, how are you?
You're not from the Scholia Arcana, are you? If they don't want my... If you're not one of them, well, you're welcome to join me. I'm enjoying... So you met my sister? She's been in Rathir almost as long as I have, following... I'm her hero, and I'm nothing but a drunk. Oh, please don't. Kest's your man. Think he's got the only table in those tunnels. One thing I've learned. The ladies here are like the Spire. Those cowards dismiss me. Afraid of me. Afraid of how difficult... Pull up a chair. Have a drink. What is this? Ah, it was only... This calls for another drink. I'll have to pack my things. Ah, Alison. How do I tell my sister? Where will she live? Army wages can pay for Alison now, but I'm leaving her. I'll send money. I hope she doesn't end up in the Wending. Let them sleep in their lofty towers. I'm headed for a real life, not sitting... Rove, another ale. Make that two.
Get this. I wake up yesterday morning with the worst headache. No, me fighting a duel. Don't know how I got into it, but it's all rot unless I can find... Proud son of Forested traders. My name is gold in every watering hole and board house in Rathir, and, well, I'm not, but I swear I don't remember a thing. Apparently, I challenged Dalton Ames, the war hero, over the honor of... I do seem to remember him and his bulky arm sitting smugly in the sea foam, taunting me. Surely you've heard of him. Back from Cluricon, and everyone's talking about his exploits on the battlefield. They used to talk about my exploits with society daughters, but... You can't fight a duel without one. Now, you might be thinking, a popular fellow like... Well, turns out my friends are all drunken cowards. Look, you seem tough enough. Be my second, and I'll make it worth your while. Thank Lupoku. There is something else I should mention. There is no way in all Amalur I'll win this. Before you go to Dalton, that's my opponent, find Gelfine in the Wending and ask for some rows of shadows. She'll know what you mean. Then go to the officers' hall in the burn and, on the sly, put some on Dalton's sword point when you inspect it. All in good time, my friend. All in good time. After you've got the rows of shadows from Gelfine in the Wending, you've got to talk to Dalton in the officers' hall. Tell him I'm ready. He'll show you his dueling sword. Dab a bit of the rows of shadows on it. Then come back to me. The way I see it, I'm doomed to end up in Mel Senshir. I want some freedom, and you're going to help me, right? Now, time for my part in this business.
done. I miss the sunlight.
Hello, Topsider.
I've got things. Things you'll not find uptown. Well, outsider, buy or sell? By Lyria, don't say it so loud. Someone could hear. All right, it's yours, if you can pay the price. Remember, I never saw this, or you. You got what you came for, now go! Get away from me with that!
Students of magic, masters of spells.
So much to choose from. Lyria, light your way.
Don't mind me.
Oh, excuse me.
Won't anyone let me set foot off the spire? What is this? Have my parents seen this? Oh, Lunala's story. They won't like it when they hear. But what can they do? Buy me out of it? No, not this time. Imagine, right in the thick of the war, and me with a sylvan spear, facing red-eyed howling Tuatha. And life beyond the
If you please.
Well, no, I wouldn't go so far as that.
Mind your step.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
Stand up straight and look you in the eye.
Greetings,
You'll
War
see
Sworn.
things there the likes of which you never saw. The burn's for army use, not civilians. The innkeep can help you with a room. Welcome. Try and get fresh now, and you'll be shown the door.
Welcome, relax, and rest a while.
Every note is delivered? Good. Then here's your pay. Off you go then. No use standing around. We've got to...
They didn't amputate, did they?
Believe me, I've seen worse off in Cluricon. There's no disease or curse or... This part of the officers' hall's my domain. The ones from Cluricon are the worst. Have you been? Oh, foul land. All right.
The burns for army use, not civilians. The healer's in the officers' club, round the back.
So busy these days.
You're not army. What are you doing here? Of course, most of it's in Cluricon, where we call it a war, but it's more a dying man's truce. We crouch in just another soldier on leave, and I don't like questions. Bloody war hero, haven't you heard? And besides, he's right there. You can... Oh, this is going to be a farce. I've a bet with Dalton where...
Please, please, I'm only a soldier back from Cluricon. Don't kneel, and I'm afraid I don't do blessings. He's as vile as his sister's delectable. I don't know how word got round to him, though. I thought I was discreet. Me? They call me a war hero. Haven't you heard the songs? It was only 5 Bulgan, and I... As you know, until the siege ends, it's a lot of sitting around and brief skirmishes. Can't wait for a real fight. I tell you, we need a place like this in Cluricon. Sure, there are places to drink and gamble, but nothing with class. You see, Gwatch? Now they come from afar to meet me. Well, here for the formalities, then. My sword is in the back. She's new, the real beauty. Go on and inspect it. I'm sure you'll find it more than suitable. Right in the next room on the wall. Won her off a Varani chap. Mind you, don't grasp the hilt. They say it's bad luck.
Greetings, Forsworn. The innkeep can help you with the room. You there, my lovely. I like the look of you. I have gold to slip in your purse in return for a... Me? You wish to know about me? I'm flattered, but I prefer to... The sea wreathes her. Old stone lifts her high. Gold and... For now, then. The glint of gold does not tempt you. It's so... Oh, now, don't sound so suspicious. I need some help in a... I am trying to strike a deal with that willful man, and I think I have found just the thing. Only, I cannot be the one to do it. The man who owns the goods store in the Pradair... I can't sell anything without his good word, it seems. I have already tried to negotiate with him. He proved hard, stubborn, and unpliable. We could not reach a deal. I was hoping a new face and a new approach might cause him to let down his guard, become reasonable. How very astute of you. Now, Gwalchmay, I have learned, has a weakness for rare wines. This right here happens to be a bottle of Maybrin, his favorite. I wish we had more than just the one. A pity. Here's the contract for him to sign. The better a deal you strike, the sweeter I will make your reward. If I were to approach him, he'd dig his heels in. But a fresh face such as yours, bearing a bottle of his favorite wine? It might just work. More than the bottle I gave you? Very good. If you can use that to strike a better deal, I will... In his goods store, in the get him drunk on Maybrin wine, and he should be magnanimous with the contract. Be good, my lovely, and I'll be good to you.
The innkeep can help you with a room.
A few days and I'll be headed back.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
Just look at it all.
Squelch me. This is just
Step up. See what I have to sell. wind at your back.
coming through.
Well, you're not the only one who's been busy. I've called in every last favor in my book. Now there's only one last thing for after the duel. I have it all worked out. With your help, I'll be free of Rathir, free of the war, free as a lark. I need to prepare for the duel, and I can't be seen near the docks. I need you to find Jabir there and give him the name of the ship I chartered, the Maid of Fortune. That's where I escape once everyone thinks I'm dead. The Rose of Shadows will very quickly make me seem dead to that warrior oaf. I'll be moved from a coffin to a shipping crate. From shipping crate to Maid of Fortune's hold. From there, the high seas and beyond. A simple thing, really. Find Jabir on the docks. Tell him the chartered ship is the Maid of Fortune. Fitting. A very mild poison. Don't ask how I know or why Gelfine sells it. You appear dead for the length of a day. Then you wake. When you're done, meet me at the dueling ground.
So busy these days.
Wait, you there! You've been talking to my son. What is he up to? I already know about this foolish duel. There's something else, isn't there? Wayland's mother, mistress of worsted traders. Not a woman to stand by and watch her son stumble out of the frying pan and into the fire. With a son like Wayland, you learn quickly. And in the end, this is all my fault. I should never have breathed a word to him about military service. So that's it. I should have known. Disgrace a war hero and slip out of Rathir. Well, I tell you what. Go on as you were, but give him the name of Ravenswing instead. I'll ship him right to Chloricon. A good shaking up, that's what he needs. When it's done, find me here. You'll be handsomely paid, I promise. Your way. Remember, the Raven's Wing. That's the vessel. He has always been like this. Reckless. He takes after his father. What that boy needs is time in the army. Wayland's follies are indulgences of youth. Nothing a little discipline and service can't grind out of him. Yes, one of our merchant ships. She sits empty for now. Soon, full of charitable provisions for our troops in Chloricon. Give word that Wayland be put on the Raven's Wing. That is all. And I will see you recompensed. I do not want for coin.
A drink? A plate of roast?
So busy these days.
Go on. I've got preparations of my own. Panicking, mostly. Proud son of forested traders, my name is gold in every watering hole and board house in Rathir, and, well, I'm not really allowed out of Rathir. The Rose of Shadows will very quickly make me seem dead. From shipping crate to maid of fortune's hold, from there, the high seas and beyond. No Rathir.
Squelch maize is just too expensive.
Wayland sent you? What's the word? This is a devilish curious business, and I don't mind saying so. A friend, you might say. I've been called other words, but don't you mind that. Raven's Wing? You're certainly named that ship? Well, and who am I to say otherwise? Now, isn't that one of Forsted's own? I wouldn't have thought... But then you... Now, isn't that one of Forsted's own? I wouldn't have thought... But then you wish him luck for me. Make sure he's got the handle towards him and the point out the other way. You wish him luck for me. Make sure he's got the handle towards him and the point out the other way. A friend of our friend, you might say. I've raised a glass or three with the lad now. Aye, if you'll go and second his duel. That's the bargain, ain't it? Good day then, Dove, and good luck with it.
Lyria, light your way. A pleasant evening. All who love Lyria should...
No, I not believe.
Don't miss the seafoam tap.
Take your place, second.
If you two try anything, anything at all...
Good, you're here. Wish me...
What have I done? Lyria, this is awful. How the blazes did I kill him? This was a duel to first blood. I can't stay in Rathir. This will... Dead? How is he dead? I hit him once. I was a hero here. All those fine dinners, the adoring girls. That's where I'm headed after this mess.
He's got to go back to Mel Sen Shir now. This is a That's where we're bound now. Can't reckon I'll go with Dalton. I was his second. Don't matter what he did in the war. Now he's killed a man.
Mind your step.
Aye, it was the third day then, and the ale had run dry.
Gwalch maize is just too expensive.
You did the right thing. I know Chlorocan is good for the boy. Now, here is... I think he'll learn the error of his ways this time. I'm sure he... Don't you know? The Anwans are an ancient line. The Wyvern gifts, on the other hand. No one has anything to say against the Wyverns. When you look about, you see a city of grace and magic. You wish for a gnomish-spun suite, or a rare fey blade hilt. We don't pretend to the great houses, unlike certain families I might mention. But very well then.
Another Varani?
Students of magic, masters of...
Greetings. For common goods, come to me. Gems and shards, Maeve Arigal. Right, Mabrin wine? Wherever did you find it? Forgive me, it's just they're devilish hard to find. You likely had no idea, but there's not a wine in the world I love more. In fact, I think I'll uncork this now and have a sip. Or two. Another? I could cry just to look at it. Best to drink it now. Yes, best thing for it. Now there's Anwan and Wyvern Gif. The old oak and the rotten-smelling stinkers they are. But how they love the friend to any soul with such distinguished taste and what? A Mabrin? Oh, yes, very much. Excellent vintage. My warmest thanks. A third? Ought to save it. Just lie down for a moment. Easy does it. Oh, my poor aching head. The what? The wine? I'm afraid I've had too much. Or not enough. Come again when I've slept a little. Bring more that thing. Take it away. Oh, my poor aching head. I'll look at it later. The what? The wine? Come again when I've slept a little. Bring more Mayburn if you've got any. What's that? More Mayburn? A Mayburn? Oh, yes. Very much. Excellent. Carasta's contract. Ha! I made my stand known to her. Don't think I'll change it now on account of some wine already drunk and forgotten. Very good, then. Greeting. For common goods, come to me. Gems and Mayburn wine? Wherever did you likely had no idea, but there's not a wine in the world I love more. And what's this now? Carasta's contract? Ought to have Here's a reasonable figure. She shouldn't turn her nose up at this. What do you say? Oh, don't take it like that. Oh, well, it won't ruin me. Here's the deal. She's got it for a song. How's that? Now there's Anwan and Wyvern Giff. The old oak and the greenweed, some say. Friend to any soul with such distinguished... A remarkable woman, there's no denying. But you be wary. Those eyes of hers make promises. Promise things she'll never give. A good head on his shoulders, that lad. I asked for a ledger I thought was long lost. He found it and brought it back. I might give him a raise, in fact. A resourceful employee should always be recognized.
If it's not the lockpicker. Did you hear? Gwaltmay is going to give me a raise. Thanks to you, I'll own. Oh, the things they say about that Lanshi. That she talked a Jotun up and another time sold some Varani fool his own silk for twice as much. After cut...
Fine wares today.
What is it?
The contract? You have it. Let me see. This is... I don't believe my eyes. Did he agree to this? Oh, my lovely. You have done well. This will be very profitable for me. And so it should be for you. Don't let the old dog fool you. But like any old dog, his tail will wag for just the right treat. For now, then.
The burn's for army use, not civilians.
This is the City Watch. Captain Talabor? He's been out on his duties. Ah, but there he is, right there. You're in luck. Think of the Watch as the right hand of the Orbicont. We keep the prison, keep the peace amongst the people. The Wending, where the poor live, extends into tunnels carved in the rock. Crimes, thieves and the like will vanish there and re-emerge when we are gone. The council which governs Rathir. No one knows who is on the council, though you may see their palace atop the spire. They are cloaked in robes and shadows. To be honest, crimes in Rathir are uncommon. An occasional drunken brawl among Varani, disputes between merchants, that is all. My rank is First of the Watch, and I report directly to Captain Talabor. Goodbye.
watch. Be on your way.
You, halt! Guards and prisoners only through this door. We are the City Watch, and this is our home. You are a guest. Do not think us a people given to folly or crime. But in a city so large as this, you don't want to end up in there, believe me. What's worse, though, is resisting arrest. The main hall is that way. Keep the peace?
Don't see what I did wrong. Just stuck my knife in him good.
I didn't do it, honest. Had my hand in the dead bloke's pocket, but that don't mean I killed him.
The army keeps Lord in the burn.
Keep the peace. You, halt!
Stand aside.
My good lady?
Good day to you.
Sparrows send a hound out to the piers, and of course, now we're right where he wants the both of us, you and I. You think I'd just waltz back into Rathir like that? No, he lured me here to take the blame for the murders. That's what he did. Why, the captain of the watch. The one that's been snuffing out those sparrows. He likely sent you here himself. Got you out of the way so he could go and slaughter the last of them. Leisure-like. Clever bastard he is. Read the writing on the wall, mate. And if you weren't such a fool, you'd have left those sorry rag pickers to die in peace. Oh, I'd spit on their sorry graves for what they've done to me. But not enough to show our faces in Rathir. We're not that mad. Oh, ho, ho. Now you see, that I cannot allow. Talibor is going to pin the murders on one of us, and it'll be the one who's dead. And that would be you. You're not going anywhere.
May your stay in Rathir be pleasant.
Buy something, sell something. It doesn't matter what... you got it from.
Lot of miserable rag pickers. That all I've worked for... You're the one. Do you know what you've done? A decoy, really. Arranged long before you got into this. I needed someone to blame. What? And you didn't murder Dunn? We've all got blood on our hands. We all protect our hides when we must. I couldn't have this waif and her lot telling what they'd found. Which is why it's so good that you came. I'll blame their murder on you. Say you died in the struggle.
Dead. It is over now, thanks to you. And to think I only learned the cause of all this nightmare moments before he arrived. I was done with waiting. I had to do something, so I did what I know. I began sorting the piles of salvage, and that's when I found the cause. To hide his crimes, he was selling prisoners as slaves, smuggling them out to merchant ships in the dark of night. One of the boats wrecked and sank beneath the quays. That boat held slaves and gold, and had Talibor's name all over it. Before he could clear the wreckage, we took our pickings. We had his secret. He was willing to kill to save his name. In past times, we shared freely with the Watch, as we once did with the Dunman. But no longer. We will look after ourselves now. Defend ourselves now. As long as one other sparrow survives, I will be there to help keep this nest. I'll have to gather up the surviving sparrows. We'll build...
Always welcome.
We can go back out again. There's no bringing back those we've lost.
better the wending than Chloricon, I always say. They sent my sister off to war, gave her leather to wear and a dull sword.
That man stands in the tunnels day and night.
I speak the truth. You may listen. She's the goddess of the strong, the fortunate. This city is not our city.
We shall live in our enemy's house. Now above, never so many eyes. Here in my pockets, a dead mouse, never so many eyes.
Wow, you're fierce.
Oh, thought you were the watch.
Well, outsider, bye. Buy or sell?
Hello, topsider.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
Gwalchmay sells the regular things. I handle the precious stones. I can't tell if he's lazy or clever, but he gets away with so much. Drunk again, thanks to you. Now I'll have to watch my gems until he sobers. Then he'll be hung over, and then I'll have to watch my head. Goodbye.
This wine. What a wine you've brought. Remarkable wine. Just look at it all. Well, my friend, what'll it be? Another? I could cry just to look at it. Best to drink it now. Yes, best thing for it. The more you drink, the better it goes down. Rotten-smelling stinkers, they are. But how they love the scraps and tossings no one else would pay a coin for.
There.
Another Verani.
Well, my friend. What'll it be?
There we are.
It's fine, gold ever market. Over common sense.
Yes. I'll sell you weapons, but if it's armor you... Need. You'll have to speak to that husband. Farewell.
Yes, that helm will serve you quite well. Go into Cluricon. You'll want Silver Knight at the very least. Look then. A sword? Ask the harpy over there. A sword? The finest quality, I assure you. Shields, plate, and gauntlets. Take your pick. So long. Go into Cluricon. You'll want... Silver Knight at the very least.